Oh, bonjour, mon mec, ça va? Hi, how are you? Sorry, I was reading something about La France contemporaine, contemporary France. You know, I haven't been there in so long, and it's just so interesting to catch a hold of what French people talk about France like. Lovely. Anyways, what's up? How you doing? You doing good? Ça va? Ça va bien? Parfait. So what's up? What's cracking? Want some help or something? Because I know you're taking... If I remember correctly, si je me souviens bien, t'es en train de prendre une classe de la français maintenant, ouais? You're taking a French class right now, yeah? Oh la la, parfait. Okay, so what's up? Do you have any homework problems or do you have anything that's going on? Is this your notebook? This is your notebook, little Paris? Oh, you want me to read what's inside of it? Okay. Am I correcting something? No? Okay. Just a quick question. Why is there a lot of words here that are just English and they have nothing next to them? Oh, you want me to help you translate these? Okay, I can do that. That's facile. Don't even worry about it. So, is this for a project or is this for like fun? It's for a project. Okay, I can easily help you with that. So, I don't want to write any of this down because I want to give you a challenge. On your phone, could you please put on the recording app? Yeah, just hit the recording app. And then when I go through each one of these words, each one, chaque mot en anglais, I'm going to give you une traduction de chaque mot en français, or like whatever you want for that. I can see though that all of your words are for le voyage, pour un vocabulaire thématique de voyage, ouais? You have a traveling vocabulary here. So I will give you my best to translate all of these words for you. Did you know that online you can translate these as well, right? You don't care? Then neither do I. So I will translate each one of these, but first please on your app hit the recording button, and I'm just going to tell you all these. I don't feel like writing it down right now. Okay, parfait. So for the first one here, you want to know how to say Canada. Oui, well, Canada, c'est Canada. C'est le même mot. Canada. Canada in English, Canada en français. Ouais, c'est absolument parfait. The next one you want to say is United States of America or United States. En français, it is les États-Unis. Les États-Unis. États-Unis. So that's like, État is like state. Uni is united, so it's États-Unis, States United. Parfait, les États-Unis, okay? So next one you wanted to translate here is Brazil. And for Brazil, it's Brésil. It's le Brésil, Brésil. Remember, there's an accent on top of the E. Brésil, le Brésil. Parfait, you're gonna get really good at this. The next one you want to say is... on here it says Cambodia. Are you going to visit Asia, or do you want to be interested in Asian studies? Oh, you do. Good. Cambodia is le Cambodia. Cambodia. Pardon, I just said the word in English with a French accent. Cambodia. 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 I've heard actually a couple pronunciations depending on where I've gone in the world. Cambodia. There's a lot of pronunciations, but if you hear the Cambo, think that it's Cambodia, okay? You're going to do perfect. Okay? Next one you want to say is Guatemala, which is le Guatemala. Exactement le même. Guatemala. I even think the spelling is the same on that. Next here, you're going to China. Le Chine. C'est parfait. Le Chine. Or actually, it's not le Chine, if I'm not mistaken. It's actually la Chine. la Chine, parce que la Chine, c'est féminin. Et pardon pour le premier. C'est pas un mot masculin. La Chine. Okay? Next up over here, you had to say Vietnam. C'est le Vietnam. Le Vietnam. Vietnam. I've heard the pronunciation in Canada, and I've heard the pronunciation of that in France as well. In Canada, it's a little bit more nasally sound. Vietnam. And in France, it was Vietnam. Nam, nam. Either way, Viet, exactement le même. There's a the top on the and the Viet part. It's perfect. Next one you wanted to say here. Let's see. You have so many words. You're going to do great though, especially because you are studying French and you want to learn all these words now. I appreciate that you've put the time and effort to learn them. That just means you're a good student. You know, when I was learning English, it was très difficile pour moi because my first language is not English, and I did not speak English for the first 3 to 4 years of my life. So then when I had to go to preschool, I needed to learn English because my preschool was taught in English. So I had to switch all my language to English. Et c'était difficile. Often my parents told me that at least one of them didn't speak the language that was my native language. And every time I tried to talk to my father, he could not understand me because I was not speaking his language. Very interesting, right? This world is very, 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 very beautiful. That's what I love about it. Imagine a child and the parent not being able to speak the same language. I couldn't ask for anything more interesting. Okay, next up. Following through with your Asian desire to learn more about Asian countries. You wanted to learn how to say Korea. Korea. Korea is like la Corée. La Corée. Corée. And that's spelled with a C. A C. Corée. And there's an accent at one of the E's. La Corée. Korea. Let's see here. You also wanted to know how to say Asia in general. Yeah. So Asia, if you wanted to take a quick guess based off of how this is going so far, it sounds very similar to Asia in English. So what do you think that is? Ouais, c'est Asie. Asie. With an S, A-C, Asie. Asiatique is like Asian of that. I think it's quite beautiful. So, let's start talking about, you wrote stuff here that's like, very just countries. I would say you could just look up the translation of this because there's so many countries like la France, l'Europe, l'Inde, l'Irlande. A lot of the countries sound awfully similar to the word in English, just with a slight accent. I would watch out for a couple of them, like Middle East is not like entre Est. That doesn't make any sense. It's Moyen-Orient. There's a lot of similar stuff like that, but you'll be great because you're a great student and I know you are. Like, don't even worry about it. Like Germany is l'Allemagne. Like, you're gonna be great. Don't even worry about it. Not even a problem. Not even a problem. I kind of want to teach you some like airport words. Also, in your backpack, is that what I think that is? Can you hand that to me? What in the world? Let me see this. Give me that. Is this a beret? Oh my gosh. I haven't seen one of these in a million years. I actually forgot how to put one of these on. Can I wear it? Thank you. I'll feel a little bit more French when I wear it, even though, you know why berets and those shirts that were, oh man, I'm doing this wrong. Do you know why berets and the shirts that were blue striped were actually, we make fun of the French for wearing them now? Or, you know, when we think of a French person, we think of them wearing a beret and a blue and white striped shirt. Do you know why that we think that that's what French people wear? Well, that's because it comes from the type of culture that mocks it mocks haute couture because there was a time where only the people that were extremely rich and wealthy could wear items that were such haute couture. So mixed cottons, could you imagine a shirt that's white and blue? That's cutting two different types of fabrics and putting it into one shirt. You must have money. Anyways, it was used as a way to mock haute couture. And now we see it as like that's what French people wear, which they don't. They wear very similar things to everyone else. What a wild idea. Crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna add a section in here because you don't have any fun words that I like. So if I'm not mistaken, you also told me you're going on a study abroad very soon to France, right? Wow. Okay. So I think you need to know some airport words. So the first one is l'aéroport. 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 Airport. The first one you need to know. Let's say you were like buying a ticket and you wanted to, I don't know, talk about your baggage. Did you in your class ever learn about like what the word like baggage or luggage is? Okay, so there's two words. Baggage is bagage, des bagages. C'est le même en anglais. It's like the same in English. It's a very wonderful word. And then you also have like a suitcase, which is like une valise. Une valise, okay? So you have des bagages et une valise. So you have a suitcase and your luggage with you, and you're like ready to go. Now, how would you say like a backpack or like a purse with you that you're also bringing? Well, that is un sac. Un sac. Un sac. So a carry-on bag is un bagage à main. So like a bagage, as we said before. À main. Bagage à main. That's your carry-on. So you have des bagages, une valise, un sac, un bagage à main. Lots of things to carry around. Also, if you can tell, lots of things. If you want specifically a backpack, that is un sac à dos, which is like a bag on your bag. Hilarious. The French people were very funny when they wrote their words. What I think you need to know, especially because you're recording this, you'll be able to get this on later. So if you have something to declare, maybe over $10,000, I don't know what you're doing, and you're in France and maybe they question you, they're going to use quelque chose à déclarer. Quelque chose à déclarer. It doesn't matter what they say before the quelque chose or anything après le déclarer. Quelque chose à déclarer. It's like, do you have something to declare? Avez-vous quelque chose à déclarer? Or in Canada, vous avez-vous quelque chose à déclarer? I've gotten asked that many times and I'm like, I have 20 Canadian dollars. C'est tout. And then what you want to say back to the person quick, because if you don't have any answer quick, you're going to need to respond quick. Rien à déclarer. Rien à déclarer. Je n'ai pas rien à déclarer. J'ai pas rien à déclarer if you want to be sassy with it, but I wouldn't try that at la gare à l'aéroport, okay? Don't do that. That sounds like a bad idea. Okay. Thank God. So, now if you're going to buy a ticket is un billet. Un billet. If you want to buy like a round trip ticket, c'est en aller en retour. So like if I'm shopping online par un billet, I'm looking for a ticket online, je cherche sur ligne par un billet. Je cherche pour quelque chose qui est round trip, which is on the website would be en aller en retour. En aller, like a go around, en retour, which would come back again. A one way is actually even easier. It's more simple that way. It would be en aller simple. Whoa, magnifique. En aller simple. If you can guess where the simple comes from, très magnifique. If you want to talk about the difference between like classes, like, do you know how when you're purchasing a ticket you can get like first class or second class or whatever? First class would be en première classe. En première classe. So that would be like première classe is first place, but en première classe is in first class. The second one would be en seconde classe, which would be a secondary class. Very simple, told by the words. En seconde classe. C'est parfait. I know that you're going to be getting en première classe. Je rigole. Ce ne parlerons pas à la première classe. So let's say we want to talk about the difference between tickets. A ticket for a plane would be un billet d'avion. So avion is a mot for plane. I'm switching my words in here. I hope you're understanding. Un avion, l'avion, that's the word for plane, like an airplane. So un billet d'avion would be a ticket of the plane. There you go. If you want to do a train, le train, that is the word for train in French. Train, très simple, I know. All these words are so difficult, I know. But the thing is that they're extremely useful for you to travel. So a ticket for you for a train would be un billet de train. Un billet de train. Je cherche pas un billet de train. Je cherche un billet de train. I'm looking for a train ticket. Pardon, aidez-moi, je cherche un billet de train. And then someone's going to be like, oh yeah, what's up, ça va? Je peux vous aider. You know, quelque chose comme ça. Ouais. Next up, if you want to know like schedule, and you like want to look up like the schedule online, c'est l'horaire. Horaire, schedule, l'horaire. Horaire. Okay, you got it. Let's see, what do you want else to say? Because all of your other words, let's go look through these. Do you have anything else you want to know, like, right away? Man, it's just a lot of words that you just want to translate it. I mean, I can do that for you, but you know. Okay, so I think it'd be best to teach you some airport like words of the airport, just in case that you are in France and someone doesn't want to speak English to you. Now, I know that's happened to me in many countries, which I'm very okay with, but not for the world. So I'm gonna just give you some like words that I think would be necessary, okay? I'm so sorry I'm not using the rest of these words, but I actually really like this journal. Paris, rue Lafayette, numéro 33. C'est magnifique, mais I'm going to give you some good words. So, let's say you need to go to the counter at the airport. That is le comptoir. Le comptoir. Le comptoir. Le comptoir. If you get too scared and you can't speak French at all, and you need someone to speak English to, go to le comptoir and ask in English, and someone, I promise you, will speak English to you. But no, I really want you to try, okay? Like, I really want you to try. I think it'd be fabulous if you just, like, put yourself out there. Was like, salut, bonjour, ça va, je m'appelle, etc. Et tu peux continuer en français. Cela sera super pour toi. De plus pour l'augmentation de tes... de ton éducation en français, ouais. So, let's think. Do you know how to say like a layover? That's une correspondance. So like, let's say you bought a ticket online and it said like only in French. Sometimes when you buy tickets online, some of the languages only will be in French depending on what country you go to. But like, let's say online it says like blah blah blah, une correspondance à blah 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 blah. That is a layover. Okay. A stopover is like une escale. Very clever, honestly. Une escale. So we have a stopover, une escale, a layover, une correspondance. Stuff like that would help you for that. Le vol is the flight. Le vol is like the flight. Le guichet, that's like the ticket window. Le guichet. You're going to see signs like that in France all over, also for trains and buses. Le guichet. And that's like the person you go up to buy like a ticket from, or just a ticket machine. Ticket machines are way more often. Pardon. Let's think. You're gonna have le contrôle de sécurité, which is like security check, I think is what the English is. Security check, le contrôle de sécurité. And they're gonna speak French to you. Pay attention, you know. They say something like ceinture, you gotta take your belt off, you know. Chaussures, take your shoes off, you know. Listen. Est-ce que c'est un sac? You know, take your bag off. They're going to watch you and start doing that to you, and if you don't respond quick in French, they're probably going to switch to English very quick. Depends on what it is. Don't have any hesitations. It's the same as any other security check across the world. You'll be fine. As well, if you have any questions on how to do a security check, if you've never been across the border, YouTube has bountiful information on that, though. I think you're going to be fine. Just no jewelry that is like not gold, if I'm not mistaken, would beep. Though I'm not too sure if that's actually correct. I would check that online with your flights. It'll be really easy for you, don't worry. Let's think. Passport. I'm just thinking about words that would be useful for you. Passport is passeport. You're gonna be great, don't worry. Le contrôle de passeport is like your passport check. You know, sometimes I've seen them in America, sometimes I've not, but they'll stamp your passport there. They'll check you and they'll be like, is this legitimate or not? Oui, pas. Tamponnier. Boop. It'll be great. Let's say you're looking at the schedule, which was what? L'horaire. Oh my gosh. You got it. If you're looking at that l'horaire and you see your flight, there might be something like a correspondence next to it for time. You might see something that says à l'heure. À l'heure means on time. Like, let's say I see l'horaire and I like look at my flight, I look down at the thing in the schedule and I see the time and it says à l'heure. That means it is on time. Let's say I see it again and it says something like avance or like être en avance, something like that. Or if I ask someone, they'll be like c'est en avance or whatever. That means it is early. It is early, 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 it is early. And if you could take a quick guess, what do you think late would be? C'est parfait, c'est être en retard. So, retard, it is not like the word you think it is en anglais. Retard is slow. So, être en retard, that is to be late. Parfait. I knew you could be the top student that you are, okay? Well, I know that you've been studying so long for French because you always ask me for minutes and stuff. You know what I mean? And you could be great. I think a couple other words before I continue reading because I do have a mini quiz in English class in a little bit, but cancelled. You need to know the word cancelled unless your flight has been cancelled. So, do you know how you could take a good guess at what cancelled could be? No, it's not arrêté. It is annulé. Annulé. Ce vol est annulé. I've actually had that where the flight has been cancelled. Non, désolé, ce vol est annulé. Sorry, this flight is cancelled. Another one that could be similar to annulé would be like if the flight is full. You know when like a whole entire plane has been filled but somehow they still sell you a ticket? Complète. It's completed. It's full. Plein à craquer. Complète. There's two words. There's complète and there's complète. There's feminine and masculine. If there is room and like you're buying a ticket last minute, the person would say il y a de la place. So, il y a de la place. Il y a de la place. There's space for here. I think you're gonna be great. You have a lot of words to learn avant de ton vol, mais I think you have no problem. Pas d'hésitation. C'est super. Okay? I know you're learning French by yourself and this is the first time you've learned it. So, I am proud of you and I think you should have some pride in yourself because you're a great student. Okay? Okay. I hope that this helped you because, you know, a lot of these things here are very difficult. Sometimes you can also get very confusing online to people, just like sometimes it can just be a little too much. So sometimes you need someone else from that place or country to talk to feel a little bit more secure and safe in your environment. That is right. En tout cas, I gotta go because I do have class. Like, I have late night class very soon because I failed one of my English classes because I wasn't studying right. Yeah. So, I need to pass this one this time, otherwise my mom will call me on the phone and yell at me in French for 5 hours until I slowly pass away of some sort of sadness. Okay. Again, I hope I helped you. And at the same time, I helped myself remember all these fun words because it's been such a long time not being home, or, you know, not thinking about words like that. So I hope I helped. I think you're going to do amazing in your trip and in your just like language stuff. I suggest for looking up words, you go on wordreference.com. It's one of the best websites ever for English, French translations. En tout cas, à la prochaine fois. À bientôt. Bye bye now. And I hope your class is wonderful. Also, I hope I gave you some more hope to learning French better, okay? Bien, merci. Also, I'm stealing this hat now, this beret, as a part of my payment for giving you good words. I have to feel French somehow in the States, right? Parfait. À la prochaine. Bye bye now.